This is the Region Rush.
It's the ESPN 97.7 Region Rush. He's Peaches. He's Lawrence. We're ready to rush best 9 plays from Region this week. Number 9, Crimson Cliffs, Chase Hansen. Dart over the middle. That's Kona Crowell. He's going to go no touchy into the end zone against Green Canyon. Number 8, Noah launches it 80 yards. Lincoln, homie, don't play that game. We've seen that one. What a bomb. Perfect throw. Number 7, Pineview whips it over to Keith Adams. He's a newcomer. Who is this kid? He's going to go all the way to the house. The quarterback gets credit for a touchdown pass on that one. Goodness gracious. We go to the Lynx, Boston, Bracken, Crimson Cliffs, Plunkville, and then as usual, taps it in for a bird. Crimson Cliffs is dominating in Region 10 golf. Keith Adams again, this time to the right side. Another touchdown pass for Pineview. And Keith Adams, watch out for that kid. Number 4, here's Rustin Burnside.
Hoping to make something happen here as we start the second quarter. And he's breaking free with room to run. At the 40, the 30, he's going to outrun everybody down the right sideline. Touchdown Tigers on the kick return. It's Hunter Prince.
And number 3. The Wolves Field General throws a 500 backyard ball up. It is picked off by Isaac Golder. What a play.
Number 2, we go back to Desert Hills, San Juan, throwing it towards Austin Turnbow. Not a good idea. That's number 4, pick 6. Austin Turnbow had 2 touchdowns in that game as well. Number 1, Jake Hill. Looks like Santonio Holmes going up high points, the touchdown, gets 1 foot in. That's our Zion Trophy number 1 play of the week. Check out Zion Trophies and Awards, now open in St. George. Austin Turnbow, we know his stat line, 4 picks. That's 1 off the state record. He also had 2 touchdowns. How about Cy Nunley? 20 tackles in the game. They've got a really good matchup against Cedar Valley on the road this next week. Time now for our panel segment brought to you by Gallion, Welker, and Beckstrom with Coach Carl Franke and Devin Dixon.
Anderson trying to break 35 points. And there's a nice throw and a catch, and it's complete to Randall.
Hi, Devin. What was your biggest surprise from Week 1 in Region 10?
Oh my goodness, there was a ton of surprises, but I think quarterback play from Noah Fuatololo from Desert Hills, Hunter Johnson's quarterback play from Snow Canyon. I mean, first time playing in a varsity game. Granted, it was at home, which helps, and he knows the system. He's been in the Snow Canyon system all the way up through youth football, but still got to go out there, get the butterflies out. Threw for 3, rushed for another one. Noah had a big day. Austin Turnbow with 4 picks and a touchdown. Those are some of my big performances from Week 1.
What do you think, Carl?
Biggest surprise, probably Dixie up at Springville. You would think it would have been a tighter game. They know each other really well. Springville, although is loaded this year and picked to be in the top of their classification, but I know Coach Monker's coach teams are going to pick it up and they'll start to get the timing right on offense and pick this thing up, and they'll get better defensively as well because they got a whole new defensive coordinator this year. So I see Dixie turning it around and playing real well against Riverton this week.
Who's going to have the biggest bounce back week in Week 2?
For me, I know he had a good game, 5 catches for 95 yards, but Dominic McKenzie, I expect him to get in the end zone. He didn't last week. I expect him 7, 8 catches. I know they want to spread the ball around, but you got to get him the ball. You got to get more targets to Dominic, and I expect him to maybe flirt with 200 yards and 2 touchdowns this week against Highland.
I got Bronson Barvin for Dixie. Last week, 10 for 23, 136 yards. Didn't seem like himself. His receiving core has really got to help him out this week. The most receiving receptions from his receiving core was 2. The most yards was 51 by Mitchell. So they got to kind of help him out a little bit. get the ball out a little quick, get him in a rhythm early, and I see him going for over 250 this next week.
I like that. I think Barber will have a bounce back.
What's going to be the best game this Friday?
The game I'm looking forward to this week, I think, is Crimson Cliffs. The Mustangs, tough loss against Green Canyon, 17-13. How do they respond? What adjustments can they make? Can they light up the scoreboard a little bit more? This is a huge test against Spanish Fork, who took it to Cedar 34-7. Let's see if they run as one and run back to St. George with a victory.
Well, mine's going to be Desert Hills and Cedar Valley, Devin. Cedar Valley is going to be a bigger, faster, stronger team than what Desert Hills saw last week. It's going to be a team that probably gets them a little bit better or more ready to face their Region 9 foes moving forward. And I want to see how they handle that big front of Cedar Valley on the defensive side and see if they can run the ball effectively against them.
We have Ty Morris, his ankle. He's going to be probably a game-time decision.
Yeah, I would almost hold him out until the season starts. You already know what you're getting with Morris. You don't got to get him many reps. Just make sure he's conditioned and ready to go week 1 in the region.
Thanks, Coach and Devin, for the film breakdown. Time now for our player spotlight, brought to you by Dr. Stephen T. Kirk at Revere Health. From Desert Hills High School, please welcome starting center McGuire May. And from the Hurricane Tigers, starting quarterback Carter Ashby. What's up, man?
Hey.
How's it going? What's up, Carter?
What's up?
Congrats on the wins.
Thank you.
I'll start with you, Carter. What an atmosphere Friday night in Hurricane, getting that win.
Yeah.
It got close there at the end, but you guys pulled it off.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a good first week. We got a lot to build on for the next coming week, and we're excited.
And McGuire, how is it down in the trenches there? First week of the season, how do you guys feel like you're coming along? Woo!
Yeah, no, it's great. I feel like we're maintaining our blocks and making sure that we hold our ground up there. So.
All right, let's do our top 5 list, brought to you by Revere Health and Dr. Stephen T. Kirk, sports medicine professional here in St. George, now taking new patients. Our topic today, top 5 differences between Hurricane and Desert Hills. Number 5.
Instead of handing the ball off, the quarterback throws it in the air down the field. Weirdos.
Number 4.
Hurricane's the gateway to Zion National Park. We're the gateway to Devin Dixon's backyard.
Number 3.
Dr. Stephen T. Kirk, Coral Desert Orthopedics, for all your sports medicine needs.
Number 2.
They play Imagine Dragons after every win. We play Dolly.
And the number 1 difference between Desert Hills and Hurricane?
I never thought I'd be able to say this, but I'm pretty sure when we play Hurricane, Zach Ford might not be the shortest player on the field.
Hey, this is Matt Hickman with Academy Mortgage. Hey, rates are good right now. Lots of opportunity in the housing market. Give me a call.
Welcome back. Region Rush here on CEC TV. We got Dallin Yates representing the Hurricane Tigers on my right. We've got Eric Olson in the left corner. We're going to do a play-by-play call challenge. Whoever does the better job wins Voodoo Pizza. Voodoo Pizza for dinner on St. George Boulevard. We're going to start with Eric Olson. We're going to put up a play from his game on Friday night, and he's going to call it as the play-by-play guy, right?
All right, yeah,
ready
let's
to go?
Let's get it.
All right, let's see how he does. Let's roll the clip.
Okay, we got quarterback John backside. Nunley smacks him. Could it be? Is that Austin Turnbow with the pick? The daddy of Desert Hills does it again. No way.
All right, I think that was like his 3rd pick of the game. Let's get our scores down, judges. We got Peaches getting a score down and a couple of players. Show them to the cameras here. 8, 9, 17, 25. What do we have there on the end? So 31. 31's the score to beat. Great job.
Let's go.
You got hammered there. I thought you did a lot better than that. Goodness gracious. What do you want, Turnbow? That wasn't worthy of a 10? Is your pick. Goodness gracious. All right, let's go over here to Dallin. Let's roll the clip from Hurricanes win on Friday night.
All right. We're getting ready. The line's getting ready. Oh, they snap the ball. Honra's going. Carter's rolling out. He breaks the kid. Oh, he throws to RJ deep. He's so slow. Is he going to get it? Oh, he's in the end zone. Skinny boy RJ with the touchdown.
All right, touchdown. Did you see any offensive pass interference on that, or was that clean?
No, it was
pretty clean.
100%.
Pretty take. He ain't a homer. All right, judges, let's get your score down here. We got a 7.5. That's going to be fun to do with the math. 7.99 homer score from Turnbow. 7 and a 4.
Ooh.
Desert Hills, you're the winner.
Let's go!
They get Voodoo Pizza. Congratulations.
I'm Tyler Wilkinson, Dixie Flyer, and I'm watching the Region 9 Rush.
Welcome back. Congratulations to Eric Olson and the Desert Hills Thunder taking home the Voodoo Pizza on our play-by-play challenge. Time now for one of my favorite parts of every show, my Uncle Hank from Missouri breaking down a game in Utah. This is brought to you by our friends at Ideal Home and Paint, your local paint experts here in Southern Utah since 1973. Uncle Hank.
This is Henry Bouchard, Cape Girardeau, Missouri, coming to you with another season of winning high school picks for the state of Utah. My picks this week are sponsored by the fine folks of Ideal Home and Paint. Why? They've been serving Dixieland since 1973. But I'm not picking football in Dixieland this week. I'm headed north to Woods Cross. The Wildcats are hosting the Sky Hawks of Sky Ridge. Well, the last time I saw Woods Cross in person, it was the early November season of 1988. The Wildcats are playing on the turf at Rice Stadium in the state quarterfinals against a different kind of hawk, the Alta Hawks. Woods Cross was led by Todd Fuller at quarterback, Chad Rawlings, Chad Watson wearing number 10 in the red shoes, running off tackle a couple of times for 5 yards, getting burned deep, a few more than that. Ryan Arbin catching passes as a wide receiver, and Big Mike Wright, Spud Colmore returning punts. And of course, Dave Simon coming out of a punt formation, catching a pass and getting them close to the goal line. And a bunch of other people you probably don't know. The Wildcats were led by John David Haining, and they fell by a few touchdowns against Alta that night. Well, revenge is a dish best served cold, 33 years cold. And this time the Wildcats are gonna get it over a different kind of hawk, the Sky Hawks of Sky Ridge. So take Woods Cross in this week's Bouchard. Lock of the week.
Welcome back. It is the Region Rush. Thank you, Uncle Hank, and thank you, everybody, for being a part of the first episode of the fall semester here in Region 10, especially you, Peaches. It's great to have you back.
Woof!
All right, let's get Peaches. What do you got for us, Peaches?
I got Peaches' principles of pre-gaming today. Just a simple rule for anyone that's looking to tailgate, get out there, get after it, as the kids say.
At a college game,
At a college game.
Or a pro game.
A pro game,
if
absolutely.
If you're a Raiders fan.
Yeah, responsible stuff that we need to be preaching here. So it's the age-old rule. Beer before liquor, never been sicker. Liquor before beer, you're in the clear. That's the principle of pre-gaming for you this week.
All right, that's Peaches. We'll be back. We'll be back next week on the Region Rush. Thanks for being with us.